Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about a huge new development on Hedera. So on the 25th of March, the HBAR Foundation tweeted details in regards to Miko, a pioneer of data privacy and digital identity, launching a token visualizer and wallet on Hedera with the HBAR Foundation support. So firstly, who are Miko? So Miko is a decentralized identity and payment infrastructure which allows individuals to actively store their datasets, be it personal information or information in regards to their payment infrastructure, onto a decentralized wallet provided by Miko. And the decentralized wallet, the multi-purpose decentralized wallet provided by Miko, will give a number of entities the ability to actively store datasets related to their information, be it enterprises or individuals. So the joint venture between Miko and the HBAR Foundation will see the development of a personal ID infrastructure that will allow users to actively store their datasets, be it their own information or tokens, onto a wallet developed by Miko. So the HBAR Foundation went into further detail in regards to what this initiative will involve, whereby they stated, Miko's objective is to provide a powerful and simple open source interface that will support the growth of the Guardian and other non-fungible token types by delivering an easy way for people to manage, visualize, and share trusted information associated with tokens and decentralized identifiers within the Hedera ecosystem. So the benefits attached to the tokenization utility of the Miko wallet has seen other organizations including Envision, Timeless, and Dovu taking advantage of the tokenization utility offered by Miko in a number of initiatives, namely surrounding carbon offsetting and other eco-friendly initiatives. So the likes of Dovu and Timeless, which specialise in carbon offsetting and eco-friendly initiatives, will utilise Miko's digital wallet infrastructure for initiatives surrounding the tokenization of carbon credits and emission tracing, as well as water rights, or the encapsulation of data associated with biodiversity and habitat renewal, whereby such developments will be centred around Australia. So as well as Timeless looking to directly utilise Miko's digital wallet, Timeless is also in a direct partnership with Hedera, whereby the organisation as mentioned, which specialises in eco-friendly initiatives and carbon offsetting, directly leverages the Hedera network for the development of their carbon credit marketplace. So the following clip features Mance Harmon going into detail in regards to developments surrounding Timeless and why Timeless directly chose Hedera as the underlying DLT for its marketplace.
Hedera has the least energy usage per transaction of any of those platforms by a long shot, by orders of magnitude in most cases. And so Hedera is not just a green, energy efficient global distributed ledger platform. It's also working with organizations to build out the ESG ecosystem in general. In fact, I just got word less than an hour ago from the HBAR Foundation, which is a separate organization from Hedera that's chartered with helping to foster the growth of the ecosystem, the Hedera ecosystem generally. The HBAR Foundation has created an ESG related fund. They funded it with $100 million. And they just announced this morning that their first grant in Australia has been announced. And it's I want to make sure I get this correct. It's Timeless. So Timeless is a public company. It's traded on the ASX there. And they are now working with the HBAR Foundation to build out some of the necessary infrastructure for the green economy generally. And there's a press release. If you're interested, go and Google it. I'm sure you'll find it. And Timeless is now working there in Australia to help grow this capability within the Hedera ecosystem generally.
So the likes of Miko and Timeless may have directly utilised Hedera's offerings, namely due to the innate qualities attached to Hedera, whereby, as we've mentioned on this channel constantly, Hedera is the most eco-friendly DLT on the marketplace. And as such organisations are geared towards eco-friendly initiatives, it makes abundant sense that these organisations have turned to Hedera in view of providing eco-friendly initiatives for their users. The following clip featuring the creator of Hashgraph technology, Dr. Leemon Baird, goes into further detail in regards to how Hedera is a standout project, especially surrounding eco-friendly initiatives, and how the eco-friendly nature surrounding the Hedera network could make Hedera an ideal platform for the likes of enterprises like Miko and Timeless to directly utilise Hedera's offerings in the present and for the long term.
Well, I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Leemon Baird, the inventor of the Hashgraph algorithm. He's also co-founder and chief scientist at Hedera. Thank you so much for joining us, Leemon. It's so good to have you on the programme. Let me ask you, first of all, in the simplest way possible, for those watching at home who are thinking, what are we talking about? explain why the environmental cost of cryptocurrencies is so high.
So it's great that Bitcoin gives people the ability to have a decentralized money that they can spend without banks or anyone else in between, but it uses a lot of electricity, more than all of Ireland every year. And so this is not as green as you would like. And so we have Hedera Hashgraph that uses much more than 5 million times less, according to the University College of London report.
So will the environmental cost eventually decrease when we're using more renewable energy for these purposes?
No, because you're using renewable energies that could have been used for something else. The best kind of energy usage is the energy you don't use. And so by using a lot less, that is greener.
How do we get the electricity grid to the point where it's able to cope with the demand, as obviously as we're seeing more and more, society becomes more cashless?
Yes, a big part of that is to have people, say, put solar panels on their house and have the ability to sell it back. And so on top of Hedera, not only are we using very little, we have markets so that the panel on your house, you can sell the energy from it to other people, sell the carbon credits to other people, and bind them together and create markets. And there are markets being built on top of Hedera Hashgraph to trade energy and carbon credits.
How do you think blockchain can be used to build decentralized power grids going forward?
Yes, so this allows it to be decentralized. If you have all these different power generations, including just ordinary people with things on their roof, you have them all selling and buying with each other, not having to sell to a monopoly who then just buys it at whatever price it wants. And so blockchain, Hedera Hashgraph, can allow you to build markets that just decentralize it, get rid of the middleman, and allow it to be more efficient.
I know that you've obviously come up with Hedera Hashgraph specifically for the reason of becoming carbon neutral. Do you think that the wider tech community has cottoned on now to the fact that we have a climate emergency and something needs to be done about it, and they have a role to play? You have a role to play.
I think so. We are seeing a lot of interest in being carbon neutral or even carbon negative. We use a little bit of energy and then we buy carbon credits to be neutral, and then we actually make it negative. I think a lot of tech companies now are really on board with trying to reduce carbon footprint.
Okay, Leemon Baird, it's good to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us on BBC News.
Thank you.
As well as the benefits attached to the eco-friendly nature surrounding the Hedera network, the Hedera network also provides high degrees of scalability. And when sharding mechanisms are directly induced to the Hashgraph consensus algorithm, the level of transactions which could be actively verified on Hedera could be unlimited. This means that marketplaces and developers such as Timeless and Miko will be able to conduct their activities seamlessly without overall disruptions to the overall consensus provided by the Hedera network. So the abundant levels of scalability offered by the Hedera network will make Hedera an ideal proposition for a number of enterprises to actively take advantage of the TPS offered by the Hedera network, and as a result, Hedera could be the go-to platform for DLT initiatives around the world. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Is Hedera the best network for carbon offsetting marketplaces? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.